I already fed most of the fish with the live baby brine shrimp. If you're not feeding your guppies live baby brine shrimp, you really should. I do it once a day. Mainly feed the babies, but I also feed the older ones as well because it's really good. One of the best foods you can feed them. These are the black Moscows. I just use a ear wash thing. The fish go nuts for this stuff, and there's nothing bad about it. It gets a little expensive with the price of eggs lately, but you can kind of see how they're going nuts for the baby brine shrimp. So these are obviously the black Moscows, and they are really going after it. The best thing about feeding the live baby brine shrimp, besides the high protein content, is that if you're feeding babies or fish that are really finicky, you can see that they're eating it because their stomachs turn pink, which is pretty good actually. So I'll feed some more of them so you can see what I mean. And these are some of the platinum red mosaic Dumbo ears, and the males on these are just starting to color up. The dorsals seem to get the color last, and they'll match the tail pretty soon. I got a mix in here of the long fin, which you can obviously see. The females actually look fantastic on the long fins. The males, yeah, they look good, but they really can't do anything. So there's a regular short, normal finned one. You can see that the Dumbo ear pec fins are starting to grow in. But these are some more. This breeders, and I have had some babies out of them, which I'm letting grow out. Because some of the things I've heard about continuing the Dumbo ear line is it's hard to get answers out of the Asians that breed them. They really just want to sell them to you, and it's a shame. Some of them, I'm sure there's some that will help out, but I haven't been too lucky with that part yet. But I'm hearing some things about that you have to go back a generation or something, so that's what I'm trying. These are the all red albinos that I showed before. The male had died, and obviously the females were hit because there's a couple of babies in here. Not too many. This line is really getting really tough to keep going. I may have to actually buy some more, but I have 3 or 4 babies in there, and they're past the stage of being eaten by the females. But the females have pretty decent color on them. They have a red saddle and a bright red tail. See if I can feed some more of them. These are half black AOCs, and they're just starting to get their color. And these are galaxy guppies, also called nebulous steel. The ones I have, I've had for about 12 years. I have a mix of gold-bodied ones and gray-bodied ones. So I just kind of keep at it, trying to get them line going again. I have a few tanks of them. These are half black blues, and these are the full blues that look blue when they feel like it, and green when they don't. These are those half black blue AOC things that really looking fantastic. The males are incredible. This one's got a rip out of his tail thanks to a tank mate, but you can see how big the tail and the dorsal are on these males. I am colony breeding these because I gotta have these males hit the next generation of females. So I'll see if I can feed some of these other ones so you can see. They go after it pretty good. These are, once again, some the platinum big ear red mosaics, this tank is starting to get green on me. So there's this one. These are also platinum red mosaics. I got to get this. I'm gonna have to take this whole tank down to get that green slimy algae off it. These are the culls of the black Moscow's ones that have an albino in there somewhere. And these are a friend of mine's half black reds. Males are in there somewhere. These are gorgeous fish. These are actually Tony Anderson's fish, and they're Jean Baudier's half black reds. So trying to get this one to actually get near the camera. So really nice colors on these. He's doing a fantastic job with them. So see if I can get some more of the baby brine shrimp. I should have carried that with me. Would have been a lot smarter. And these are the Japanese blue firetail double swords. There's a good amount of babies in there right now. And they'll start going after the live baby brine shrimp right away. These are pretty sharp looking. I don't know how big they get, because some of them had a couple of tank problems with the older ones. This is my second generation or third generation of them. So these are all pretty young. But they're obviously going after the baby brine shrimp. You can see there's babies in the tanks that are going after it. These are the red and bluegrass metalheads that have the swallowtail female in there. There's a lot of babies in there. And these are the really jumpy I don't even know what to call them. I guess just really extended tail and dorsal females. They'll come out and eat, that's for sure. But whenever I walk near the tank, they kind of spaz out and disappear. But when there's food in the tank, they come running right to it. So you can see these are pretty incredible females. I don't know how much longer I can keep them going, because they're about 1 year and 3 months old right now. And I can't see them getting any bigger. The really only issue with once they get this big is if they have a batch of babies, that can kind of do them in. It's a lot of stress. And but these have a spectacular tail and dorsal. And these are some of the others. These are, let's see if I can get these double swords on there. There we go. Well, they're all a little camera shy right now. So like I said, I use an ear wash thing, because that really can concentrate getting the amount of the baby brine shrimp into the tank. And like I said, these are the Japanese blue double swords. It's another tank of them. If we can actually get to focus on the fish. It's kind of hard to feed them and use a hand to take pictures at the same time. So these are something I sell on Aquabid pretty regularly. I'll probably post some on there in the next few days if we get some better weather. So I just get double swords out of them. Dorsals need some work. Dorsal on the males. These are some more. This is a cross I'm doing of the Japan blue double swords, and I actually crossed in the Japan blue firetail ones, but they all kind of came out as the Japan blue double swords. So kind of counting on the next generation to be a little different. There's a snail right in there, one of them big mystery apple snail things. Nicknamed him Subaru since he has trouble getting up and down the tank walls. And these are Russian red lace snakeskins. So, like I said, they're all eating the live baby brine shrimp and are definitely happy. These are a little hard to see because I'm getting green water. These are my yellow deltas. So I'm trying to straighten this tank out. Actually, green water is not so bad. It's not so great if you want to actually see the fish. And The fish actually thrive in it, but like I said, it's a little tough. I see I got some babies in there, so I'm gonna have to get them out because the yellow deltas definitely like to eat their babies. So somewhere I got a male in there. It's a little easier to see. And these are the other thing I'm working on, the black lace snake skins. So that's something I've come up with on my own. The females are coming out pretty good. Getting a nice uniform color on them. I just would really like to get some more of the snakeskin pattern in the body of the male. Getting like a little bit of a black coloration on it, which really means if they get big enough, I can't use them in the snakeskin variegated category for shows because there's not enough of a snakeskin pattern on the body. So if I want to keep going with that, I definitely have to get this black out of the side of the body. Anyway, thanks for watching.